Have you ever found yourself trapped in a loop of worry, a nagging feeling that the worst could happen at any moment? You're not alone. Most of us have been there. But here's the truth. Worrying doesn't solve problems. It only robs us of the present. What if I told you there's a timeless solution to free yourself from this endless cycle of anxiety? Today, we'll explore how Stoic philosophy offers a powerful antidote to worry, showing you how to regain control of your mind, focus on what truly matters, and live your life with purpose and peace. Number 1. Understand what you can control. Worry often stems from focusing on things we have no control over. But Stoicism teaches us one simple truth. The only thing we can truly control is our response. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic minds, reminded us that external events are not inherently good or bad. It's our perception that makes them so. When you worry about things beyond your control, like the future, other people's actions, or unpredictable outcomes, you're wasting your energy. The first step in stopping worry is to recognize the difference between what you can control and what you cannot. Once you do this, you'll find that most of your worries simply aren't worth your mental energy. Number 2. Focus on the present moment. The Stoics believed in the power of the present moment. When we worry about the future, we ignore the here and now, where all our power resides. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Most of our worries are projections of possible futures that might never come to pass. Instead of dwelling on what could happen, shift your focus to what is happening right now. Is there an actual problem in front of you, or are you simply imagining a disaster? Focus on actions you can take today, not distant concerns that may never materialize. When you start living in the present, worry loses its grip on your mind. Number 3. Reframe your thoughts. Our minds are powerful, but sometimes they lead us down a path of irrational thinking. Stoicism encourages us to reframe our thoughts and look at challenges from a different perspective. Instead of viewing obstacles as roadblocks, see them as opportunities for growth. Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you catch yourself in a worrying thought, stop and ask, what's the worst that could happen, and how would I respond to it? Often, the worst-case scenario isn't as terrifying as it seems, and by preparing your mind for any outcome, you rob worry of its power. You become stronger, more resilient, and capable of facing any challenge without fear. Number 4. Embrace the unknown. Worry often arises from a fear of the unknown. We fear uncertainty, and that fear can make us feel helpless. But Stoics embraced uncertainty as part of life. According to the Stoic philosophy, the future is outside of our control, and that's okay. What we can control is how we prepare ourselves mentally to face whatever comes. By accepting uncertainty, we free ourselves from the need to constantly predict and control everything. As the Stoic philosopher Zeno of Citium taught, man conquers the world by conquering himself. So, instead of fearing what you can't predict, embrace the mystery of life. Trust that whatever comes your way, you will have the inner strength to deal with it. Number 5. Practice gratitude. When you're caught up in worry, it's easy to focus on what's going wrong in your life. But the Stoics understood the importance of gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from fear to appreciation. It's an incredibly powerful tool to stop worrying. Every day, take a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for. A simple practice of acknowledging your blessings, big and small, can transform your mindset. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." Gratitude connects us to the present moment and reminds us that even in times of difficulty, there is always something to appreciate. When you practice gratitude, worry starts to fade, replaced by peace and contentment. Number 6. Develop resilience. Through reflection, worry often emerges when we feel unprepared to handle life's challenges. One of the best ways to overcome this is to build mental resilience through self-reflection. The Stoics recommended regular reflection to help align our actions with our values and reinforce our sense of purpose. Take time each day or week to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Are you worrying about things outside of your control? Are you letting fear dictate your decisions? By becoming more aware of your mental patterns, you can actively shift away from worry and towards calm, rational thought. Resilience comes from the repeated practice of facing challenges with a clear and focused mind. Number 7. Meditate and practice. Mindfulness. To stop worrying, it's important to incorporate meditation and mindfulness into your daily routine. While Stoics didn't meditate the way we do today, their principles align closely with modern mindfulness. Meditation helps you step back from your thoughts, observing them without becoming overwhelmed. This mental detachment is key to managing worries. When you meditate, you create space between your thoughts and your reactions, making it easier to respond calmly. Mindfulness, on the other hand, is about staying in the present moment. By focusing on now, you prevent your mind from spiraling into worries about the future or past. You acknowledge your concerns, but don't let them control you. With regular practice, meditation and mindfulness become tools to quiet the constant noise in your mind. Over time, you'll notice that worries have less power over you, allowing you to face challenges with a clearer, calmer mindset. Worrying is a habit that can be broken. By embracing the Stoic philosophy, you can transform your mindset and regain control over your thoughts. Start by focusing on what you can control, living in the present moment, reframing your thoughts, embracing uncertainty, practicing gratitude, reflecting on your actions, and incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine. These powerful tools will not only help you stop worrying, but will also lead you to a life of greater peace, strength, and clarity. Remember, Stoicism teaches us that life is not about avoiding challenges, but about how we respond to them. So, the next time worry creeps in, pause, reflect, and apply the wisdom of the Stoics. You've got the power to overcome anything. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with others who may benefit from this timeless wisdom. And remember, as always, live with virtue, embrace challenges, and never let worry control you.